Hey there, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It's Shaniqua from What Shaniqua's Into, and we are about to jump into some tarot cards to see what guidance and messages Spirit has for you guys this week. For the tarot spread, we are using the Bonefire Tarot by the lovely Gabby Angus West. We are also using the Affirmation cards from the Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein, and the Personal Power cards from the Oracle deck by Deja Druid. So I am really excited to jump into the messages for you guys, for us guys this week, because I'm a Capricorn moon. So the positions of the spread that I made for this week are: 1, the best energy to strive to embody; the worst energy for earth signs to work with; an energetic ally card and an energetic enemy, plus an affirmation card and a personal power card from the deck. So let's flip and see what we got. So the best energy for earth signs to strive to embody this week is in the Hierophant, and this is a major arcana. It's a Taurus card, so it's kind of fitting that it's for the earth signs. The worst energy to work with for earth signs this week is the 9 of Swords, and this is a Gemini card. This is an air card. Air and earth are elemental opposites, so that makes sense. Energetic ally for earth signs this week, is in the 7 of Wands, and this is a repeater from one of the other zodiac videos from Spiritual Sunday. And the energetic enemy is the Fool. Okay, so that kind of makes sense though. That makes sense. And this is another major arcana. This is the very first card of the tarot. It kicks the whole 78 card deck off. So that is interesting. What I'm getting here is that for earth signs, it is not the week to shake things up. It is not the week to rock the boat or throw the status quo out the window. This is a week to sort of use what has worked for you, use your traditions, use your structures and institutions to your benefit and your advantage. I say that because the best energy to strive to embody this week is that of the Hierophant. Now, this is a card of the word that's popping in my head is officialness, which is not a word. And then I'm also hearing like officiality, which I also don't think is a word. But the Hierophant represents traditionally spiritual institutions like a church, which is why you see like a pope with the triple crown holding a triple cross in front of some pillars with like 2 figures acting as supplicants in front of him. But it's really about anything formal. I guess that's much better than the fake official words that I just tried to use. But it is about something formal and organized that has set firm expectations of decorum and behavior. So it could be a church, it could be a school, it could even be a book club, but any sort of hierarchical institution that has expectations of norms and behaviors, right? So this could be an opportunity to learn something like from an actual teacher, or it could be an opportunity for you to be in the position of the Hierophant and act as a mentor or a teacher to someone else. But I feel like it could be either one. Like some earth signs, there's a need to seek like formal education or mentorship in some capacity, and for some of the other earth signs, there's like a strong sense that like you all will be called to step up and be in a position of leadership and influence. So it just kind of depends on like what's resonating more for you or how your week develops, like what happens, to know which is going to be which for you. But I'm getting like 2 distinct messages for like how earth signs can best embody this Hierophant energy. But something that is always good to question when this card has come up is like, what beliefs are dictating my actions, and are those beliefs still serving me and helping me to move forward? Are they helpful or are they harmful? Would someone else feel oppressed or limited or attacked by being forced to adhere to the beliefs that I do? Or would they be uplifting and liberating and nourishing? It's just a good question to ask regularly to review what you believe and how you're acting based on those beliefs, and if it's good or bad in the grand scheme of things. So ask yourself those questions and pay attention to what experiences are coming up for you this week in order to know which role you're asked to embody, or if indeed you need to switch back and forth depending on what environment you find yourself in. It is not the week to work with the energy of the Nine of Swords, and this is a card of fear and anxiety. And what is anxiety? Anxiety is essentially worrying about events that have not occurred yet. It is letting yourself get stressed out over something that may or may not happen in the future. It's letting your mind psych you out and affect your mental health. So really, this is a card warning you against dwelling on possibilities, specifically negative possibilities. And it's also saying work with how you're managing your energy and how you're replenishing yourself, because this is, the Nine of Swords is often called the nightmare card, or like the card of insomnia or bad dreams. So if you notice, like, the person's actually sitting in a bed, but they're in sort of a hellish, nightmarish kind of landscape. There's like all these chess pieces indicating like strategic or forward-thinking thought, but they're sort of warped and bent, and there's like pink clouds and fog floating around, and you can't see the figure's eyes. It's very dark, so it's very scary, ominous, dark kind of art, and this is not energy to work with. This is not a good thing for the earth signs this week. So stay very present and grounded, and don't let yourself let fear keep you from managing your energy well. Like, if you're not sleeping, make sure that you acknowledge that and then take steps to make sure that you're getting better sleep. If you're not drinking enough water, acknowledge it and carry a water bottle with you. You know what I mean? Like, be present and don't let fear and stress keep you so up in your head that it's starting to affect your health, because you're not acting, you're not grounded and in your body enough to maintain or create a high vibration within your spirit. So your energetic ally this week is in the Seven of Wands, and this is a card of grit and defensiveness and fighting back when you feel attacked. So if you do the review of the Hierophant and you realize that there are some beliefs that you could stand to upgrade, because while maybe at some point they nourished you or helped you take steps forward, at this point they are not advanced enough to help you advance on your path. So with the Seven of Wands here as your energetic ally, ask yourself where you need to like muster up strength or pull your inner resources for grit and determination in the realm of the institutions and structures and belief that dictate your actions. And I feel like for most of you, that review is going to help you strengthen beliefs that you already have that maybe you're not utilizing as much as you could or should be, because your energetic enemy this week is the Fool, and this is typically a card of new beginnings. So while there may be something that you need to shake up in your structures that you adhere to, I get the sense, like with this card in this position, that it's not going to be anything drastic, or that if it is something drastic, that what's really going to act as an enemy or a blockage to the earth signs in implementing that drastic change is more so the feeling that you need to have all the answers or have like a very clear map and the journey like plotted out before you start, because with the Fool, those answers are not guaranteed, and you're often guided to take that leap of faith despite having little information beyond like a gut feeling or a whispering from your intuition or spirit. So as an enemy, I just feel like this is saying like, don't feel like you need all the answers, and don't let your fear of starting something new keep you locked into belief systems or patterns of behavior that are actually blocking your forward movement. I just feel like fear of the unknown is really something that the earth signs are going to have to confront this week, and it's going to really cause you to like dig deep within yourself in order to be able to like fight and keep going. The affirmation for the earth, oh wow, you guys got the same affirmation as the water signs. So attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. I'm going to read that again. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So that's interesting because the Seven of Wands is a card of feeling attacked. But this affirmation is also talking about asking for help. Now, this deck is the Universe Has Your Back affirmation cards. So asking for help from the higher realms, from spirit, from your ancestors, from the universe, from your higher self, whatever modality you work with, is going to be a big boon for earth signs this week, because you're reviewing what you've been taught, what you've learned, what you've internalized, and how that is affecting the way that you move through life, and figuring out what needs to be upgraded and what needs to be maintained and carried forward. Your personal power this week, earth signs, is I am curious. So that's interesting because it's kind of feeding back into that Fool energy, that new beginning energy. But rather than like starting completely from scratch and just throwing out everything that has like got you to where you are, this is more so a sense of curiosity about what you have that you can carry forward as you shed what no longer serves. So it's not like, throwing the baby out with the bathwater. This is more a sense of curiosity with the intention and aim of review, in order to make sure that like all the tools in your toolkit are functioning, that they're still going to help you do what you need to do. You know what I mean? So like, if you're a carpenter and there is a microphone or a paintbrush in your toolkit, that is not going to help you build a house. So just this curiosity is really about like, like what did I learn from my parents that I still rely on to this day, and how can I upgrade that or add to that based on my personal experiences as an individual, or like what have I really internalized from my experiences with the church, be they positive or negative, and from that internalization, what can I shed and what can I upgrade, and what like do I really need to still work with to keep building within myself. It's just that open-mindedness without judgment. That's really the curiosity that I'm getting from this card. So that's what I have for the lovely earth signs this week. I sincerely hope that this video was helpful. Feel free to share this video anywhere that you like on the internet, or tag any earth signs that you feel like might benefit from this message. If you would like a personal reading from me, you can go to my website, writingwithtarot.com, and you can purchase a spread. Or if you have any questions that you would like clarified before you do so, you can DM me on Instagram, or you can use the contact form on my website to get in contact with me, and I'll clarify whatever you need, and we'll figure out what solution is best for you. If you liked this video and you feel like it resonated, definitely leave me a comment and or a like to let me know. And I feel like there was something else I was gonna say, but it's slipping my mind now, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you come back to check out tomorrow's video from Mindset Monday, and have an awesome week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.